Man, they didn't give that man 4 years. How can I say this? Uh, it's a mega pastor, Robert Morris, who SA'd a 12-year-old little girl. He only getting 6 months. Puff, yeah, he did some wrong things. I ain't saying because anybody who looking at this live right now, me, anybody, we don't walk on water, my guy, male or female. We all fallible. We all gonna make mistakes. It's part of life. Puff just happened to be a CEO and a well-known figure. But the man no different than the man or the woman down the block that's on drugs and having freak offs and doing what they doing. He just happened to be a more high profile type of person. But the judge gave him 4 years, 2 months, 14 months credited, 3 years and some change. The man gonna have to serve. So we I would say 2026. It's only 3 months left in this year. So Puff won't be home to 2029, man. Top of 2030. That's crazy. But in keeping it real, we got to understand also, us, black people, we not the same as them. What I mean by that is no matter how much money you have, prestige you have, how many white friends you got, Jewish white friends, whatever you think you got, you ain't the same as them, brother. So when you make a mistake, black man, black woman, you're going to get the book thrown at you, or you're going to get treated a certain type of way. This particular judge already had his mind made up. Puff beat him. He took it to trial. Most cats don't take it to trial because the feds have a 98% conviction rate. So most people like, man, I just take the plea deal, go lay down, go do my time. Puff's, nah, man, I'm going to roll the dice. Roll the dice. He beat him. The main three charges, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to get him on, would have gave him life. Just one of them would have gave him life. He never would have came home. Not a possibility. So he got convicted on the Mann Act. If y'all don't know the history of the Mann Act was put into place for a boxer named Jack Johnson. Do your homework. Jack Johnson was a heavyweight. He was having his way, and he was grabbing up white women and going to different state lines and having blank with these white women. So they wanted to bring that man down. They created a law called the Mann Act. It's over 100-some years old to bring that particular man down. Cause no white boxer beat him. So he beating all the white boxers. He getting money. He having his way. They created something to bring him down. That's the same thing that Puff was convicted on. That's just how white supremacy works. But where Puff messed up at, or any black person mess up at, is thinking we gonna get the same treatment as white folk. Once we understand that we are behind enemy lines, if I get pulled over tonight, I already know I'm behind enemy lines. All that, man, why you pulling me over, man? I know my rights and all that. That shit don't apply to us, man. Once we understand that as black people as a whole, because the only thing they're going to respect is the paper. Now, if every black person woke up tomorrow and said, man, I ain't rocking with these white people. I ain't spending no money with them. I ain't doing none of that. White people will, they'll start treating us, they'll start creating laws specifically to protect us. That's why we don't have an anti-black hate crime bill. Because we going to continuously, soon we get some money, we going to go run over there and spend our money with them white folk. We going to go, Detroit Tigers playing, niggas going to run down there with all that Detroit Tigers shit on and Detroit Lions shit on. And man, we These niggas, we can treat these niggas wherever how we want to treat them. They still gonna spend money with us. Once we understand it's about bread, if we choose not to spend bread, they will treat us much better. But collectively, black folk, we ain't never had it. Psychologically, they didn't put so much stuff in our head where we feel like white people, for some odd reason, whatever they produce is better. I don't understand why. But in our minds, that's what we believe. Like, man, white people, they dropping that new PlayStation. I got to get it for my kids. This is why they can continue treating us like they treat us, man. You see how they just did Puff. Puff a billionaire. They don't give a damn. Oprah, when she tried to go against the cow industry, you see, she been quiet ever since. When she thought she had a big voice and said something about the mad cow disease or something that hurt the cattle industry and all that, man, it was going to crack Oprah's head. You see, she been quiet ever since then. Bottom line is we not equal to them, man. Once we start understanding that, and what I mean by us not being equal, I'm not saying we not better. I'm not saying we not superior. What I'm saying is under white supremacy is a team sport. If you get pulled over by a cop, if you at school, if you somewhere where white folk dominate, they gonna act in a team sport. That judge today, the prosecutor, the United States government, all are on team white supremacy. They already made their mind up. Puff gonna have to do some time. It is what it is. Niggas, oh man, this ain't fair, man. They ain't never treat to the. It don't matter. Now the part that I'm gonna keep saying is we end up doing stuff to give them this opportunity to do it. See, if Puff didn't give them the opportunity, then they couldn't do nothing. The only reason they're able to do something because Puff did something. You got caught up, brother. Drugs and power and girls and you know what I'm saying? You got caught up, brother. So now the white man got you in the web. See? That's why a nigga like me, I wasn't into going to prison. I'm not knocking nobody that went to prison around me. Friends and family, I'm not knocking them. But me, I said, man, I'm not about to. Because I got in trouble when I was in my teenage years and under my teenage years. So I seen like, damn, they're having nigga 13 and you would think they had you thinking you the worst thing since sliced cheese and you only 13, 12 years old. So me seeing this as a young man, man, these folk, man, and then they play like they rock with you or they play like we're going to rehabilitate you. Not knowing what DMX say? Group homes and institutions prepare my ass for jail. These group homes and these juveniles, man, they preparing niggas. Just like the school system is preparing niggas to go to prison. They put that shit in your head. I saw a dude on TikTok say, look at a classroom door and then look at a door of a prison. They the same. The school bus, the bus that takes niggas to prison is the same. The trays that the food come on, trays come on in the prison, the same. They be preparing niggas to go prison, man. And black crime is profitable. And I'm going to keep saying it. People be like, man, when I be posting it, and I put hashtag black crime is man, what is he saying? Even white folk like, what is he? Because it's profitable, dog. If tomorrow, if all black men and women said, man, I ain't going to no motherfucking penitentiary. I ain't doing no crime. I'm going to do what I need to do. What's up, Courtney Love? Then there will be no system. There will be no prison system. There will be no prosecutor, judges, lawyers, police officers, probation officers, parole officers. Every entity that's connected to black crime will cease to exist. There will be no jobs. It might be some, but it won't be where it is now. Black crime is what fuels everything that happens. So if it wasn't for us, that's why they want to keep black women, black men over here, us arguing, because they know together we can raise the kids right, we can raise the community right, and 9 times out of 10 our numbers will go down, just like it was in the 50s and 60s and 40s, around that time. We came out of slavery in what, 1865. We went through a little bit of something, but we start figuring it out. We start hustling, because they thought when they stopped us, when they thought that we needed them. So when the Abraham Lincoln said, okay, I signed this, the slaves is free. They said, well, let them be free. They're not going to be able to live and survive with us. And we thrived. We kept thriving. So that's why we have the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. Soon as the 60s come, they say, oh man, these niggas doing too much. Let's interject this. Then the 70s, women's rights slash civil rights. 80s, crack, AIDS. 90s, gangster music, crack, three strike system. 2000s, 2010, 2020. The family is messed up. The community messed up. And guess who benefits the most from that? The entities that surround black crime. They spent $10 million on Puff trial. $10 million. That's why they definitely weren't gonna let him go today. They spent $10 million. That's our taxpayer dollars. Black, white, orange, and purple. It don't matter. We all gotta pay taxes to Uncle Sam. They spent $10 million of that bread. James Comey, who was the FBI director, who's now being indicted from the Trump administration, his daughter was the lead prosecutor. Well, she not no more. She stepped down, but she was the lead prosecutor in this Puffy case. So if white people will eat white people, man, we ain't got shit coming. So I say, man, hey, Puff, keep your head up. Do your 3 years and some change. They wasn't able to take your bread, Puff. See, if they'd have convicted him on that sex trafficking and all that other stuff, they would have been able to seize his assets, seize Bad Boy Entertainment, seize everything, and left him flat broke, basically. So, Puff, take these little 3 years, man, as a vacation, man, and a reflection. Come out as a better man. Yes, you're going to miss time with your children. You got a young one. You know what I'm saying? You got your daughters. You got your sons. Your mom getting older. Pray to God, she live where she don't pass away while you in prison. And then I want to touch on that right quick, too, about his mom. This how devious them white folk is. His mom is up in age. She's 70 plus, around there. 3 years in prison. Something could happen to his mama. She the one who kind of controls the money. So if she passed between now and Puff going to prison, who takes control of Puff's money? Because they wasn't able to get it through the conviction. Maybe they can get it while he sit for 3 years, and God forbid something happened to his mama. These white folk, man, listen. Like Farrakhan said, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, man, if y'all know how wicked these people was, man, these people wicked, man. Israel, all these folk, man, they some wicked folk, man. So, like I said, man, take these 3 years, Puff, do some reflection and growth. You know what I'm saying? Hit the weights, read the books. Do like every other nigga, man, that went to the feds. I got plenty of friends and family that went to the feds, man. You be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? You be all right. It's only 3 years, my guy. Be all right. Yeah, like I said, you're going to miss time, man. But you still going to have your paper. You take care of your health. You still have your health. Be all right, Paul. Keep your head up, man. All right, y'all. Peace.